Hey, it's Jen here. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for sticking around. It's been a while since I've done a video, so I thought, why not come back with one of my favorite things that I showed in a previous video. You guys really liked this. This is the KISS Falscara lash extension system. They're like lash extensions. You get that lash extension look, but at home, you can do it yourself. I've been doing this for a year now. I've been using them for over a year. My first impressions video, I'll link it down below, but that was over a year ago, and you know what? I'm still loving these lashes. I'm still using them. They've come out with something new, which is even better. So I'm just gonna show you guys the whole shebang, okay? I'm gonna show you guys how you put them on, because let me tell you, my first impression with these, it was sticky, it was messy, icky, but you know what? At the end of the day, it turned out really good, and it's a really, really inexpensive way to get the lash extension look at home. So let's dive in. First things first, you need a starter kit. So if you've never used this lash system before, you're gonna need a starter kit, and that comes with your lashes. It'll have, you know, 2 little eye shapes and then 5 lash sections. I'm going to take them out so you can see them better. Before I move on, the lengthening ones are my favorite. So this is a set with the lengthening lashes. And then your starter kit is also going to come with the tools that you'll need to use going forward. So there's a special applicator, looks like this, and there's a double-ended bond and sealant tube. So your bond is like a teeny tiny mascara wand. And their slogan on the package says, if you can mascara, you can falscara. So this is gonna go on your lashes, and then you're gonna pop on those little lash sections, and then we have a sealant, which is kind of like a clearish white, and that keeps your lashes from sticking together. So I'm not gonna break into this cute little set, because KISS actually came out with something that I just discovered the last time that I ordered refills of my lashes, and I'm gonna link all the lashes and everything that I use, the kits, and then, you know, the stuff individually in the description. Instead of only offering, you know, 1 set of lashes, because I have small eyes, I only use 4 little sections on, you know, each application. And then I always have 1 from each side to spare, and I save them, and I'm like kind of hoarding them like a lash leftover hoard. Now they've come out with the perfect thing, which is a box that has small, medium, and large. I love the different lengths, and you get so many. And this little tray that has like 24 of these little lash sections, I would say, is only like $2 more than, you know, really what's essentially 1 application, and has a total of like 10 lash sections. So going forward, I will be buying these little refills because I love the option of having longer and shorter lengths. And then I love that everything's just all right in here, and you don't waste, you know, so much packaging on one. You're going to want to have clean lashes. I've already cleaned my lashes. I have already used an eyelash curler to curl them a little bit. That's not really necessary, but I feel like it gives me a better, you know. Then the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a little spoolie brush, or you can save, if you don't have a little tool like this, mine has my eyebrow brush on the other end, but just save an old mascara wand and use it as your little tool, just to make sure that all your lashes are untangled. We're not doing any weird crisscross stuff. Just making sure they're not clinging to each other in any way. If you can mascara, you can falscara. Such a cute slogan. Okay, so I have a little mirror here. I'm gonna use the bond side, which is black. You're gonna pull it out and coat your lashes. Now, I find it really important to coat your lashes very well from the base, because that's mainly where the little tiny lash strip, it's like a mini lash strip, that's where it's gonna stick, and it has a little tiny band. So while I do bring the product to the ends of my lashes, I make sure that I get the base of my lashes really good. So I'm just getting another little dip in there, and I'm going along the base to make sure that I coat them really well. And you want to try not to wiggle. I did it a little bit, but you really want to try not to wiggle because it's very sticky. It is not like regular mascara where if you get lashes that are stuck together, you'll have a very hard time unsticking them. So after I've coated it pretty good, and you'll start feeling it like get really tacky. Like you can see it kind of sticking to my lashes and the wand is getting harder to, you know, run through there. That's when you should stop, okay? Then you're gonna take your little sections. I like to start with one long section all the way on the outside for like a cat eye look, and then I'll do some mediums in the middle, and then I'll finish with a short towards the inner corner of my eye. That's, you know, what I like. You can do any assortment that floats your boat. So I'm gonna grab my long section, and you just take your tweezers, grasp the lashes with the tweezer, and pull it off. Okay. And we're just gonna start out on the outer corner. See, my lower lashes are sticking to the top lashes. That's what I mean by real sticky. Okay, so you're gonna get under there and stick it underneath your natural lashes. And I like to kind of pull up once I feel it sticking. Right now it's just barely hanging on there. And I like to get another section. I'm gonna scooch down to medium length. Same thing, you just grip it and pull it off. If it gets a little wonky, you can always, you know, reposition it inside your lash tweezer until it looks good to you. And then going right next to the other one, again underneath your natural lashes, and as soon as you feel it cling, then you lift up and let it just stick to your lashes a little bit. Now that I've got a couple sections on there, I take my little tool and I go in and clamp, and you see it's sticky, so sticky. But don't worry, your tool's pretty non-stick, so it's gonna cling for a second, but it'll come right off, okay? Okay, so I gripped that one a little too close to the lash band, so I just used my fingers to, you know, give it a little more space. And we're gonna go in and stick it on. It helps if you use your pinky finger, like what I'm doing here, to stabilize your hand if your hand is a little shaky or if you're over caffeinated. And then I'm gonna grab small for my last section. And stick it. Oops. See, that one wanted to stick to my little tweezers. So it really helps if you wipe them down in between every couple pieces because they do get a little sticky, but it's okay. I'll just go in there again and stick it. That's not sitting quite where I want, so that's okay. We can just take it off. And do it again. What I love about these, okay, and no shade, but like when you get real eyelash extensions, you get to a certain point where they start, you know, shedding and things start looking a little wonky, right? What I love about these is if you have a lash section where you wake up one day and you're like, whoa, what's going on with that? And it's hanging off or, you know, just looking a little too crazy, you can just take off that one section and then use one of your spares and add a little more bond and just touch up that one spot, and you have fresh lashes all over again. So that's why I love it. It is super easy to fix. You don't have to wait for, you know, lash fill day where you're redoing the whole thing and spending a ton of money. This kit and this whole system is super, super affordable. And I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I just like truly, truly love this, and I've been using it for over a year. Okay. So once things are looking the way that I want, I've gone across, you saw me just kind of clamp, clamp, clamp to make sure that everything's good and stuck. And now to get rid of the stickiness, you're going to use the other end, which is your sealant. And this is one of the things I learned. When you first pull it out, you probably have more product than you need. So scrape it back into the tube. So less is more. Your lashes they're gonna stick no matter what. They're not going anywhere. Sorry, you guys can't see. But now you're running them over, you're gonna take your seal and you're going to run it over the top of your lashes. I got a little on my eyelid, and it's okay, just wipe it away. And if you have a little excess on your lashes that you just don't want on there, which is like every time I do this, just wipe it off. And bam, like seriously, night and day. Naked mole rat, lashes, extension look, like, I mean, do they look real? I think so. So I'm gonna do the other half, and what can I say? I love it so much. Like, I mean, are you serious? I had no lashes before, and I have a full set of lashes. This little refill pack costs like $7.99 retail, and I have enough to do my lashes like 2 more times. I mean, you really can't beat that. All you need is your starter kit that comes with your bond and your sealant, as well as your little application tweezer, and you're good to go. So, I mean, I've been using these for a year. I really love them. They're a wonderful alternative to other expensive brands that are out there right now. They're available at Ulta, Amazon, I mean, all the places. They're linked down below. I really love them. You won't find them everywhere that you find KISS products, so just, you know, FYI, they're not everywhere, but I'll link the places where I've found them before in the past, and hopefully you can secure yours too, because honestly, everybody should have lashes that they love that don't cost an arm and a leg, okay? So anyway, I hope that you guys really enjoyed this follow-up video. It's my first follow-up video ever. Again, I'm not sponsored by KISS, but I love their products. I have been using them a really, really long time. And I mean, I've been using this particular system for a whole year. I love it, and I know that you will too. So anyway, if you give it a try, drop a comment down below. If you found it at another store that I haven't listed in the description, then please comment and let us know so that I can share the love with everybody else, okay? Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here, and yeah, see you later. Bye.